Welcome, my chums, back to the cleansing chapel of the Cathedral of the Deep. And we've got Captain Chatty over here, Slave Knight Gale, just will not shut up. Shut up, Gale. Please.
Stop.
Now, you can't kill him.
You, please.
But if we talk to him, we'll get taken off to the painted world of Ariandel. Now, I am going to do that. Just now. Just to get him to shut up.
Scent as that woman.
What? What woman?
You must be an action one. Oh, you don't know how long I've searched.
I can have a rough idea. You seem pretty fed up with your life.
Now, Ashen One, my lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame, a proper flame, if you truly are Ash.
Yes, I'll accept. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to be taken off to the first area of the DLC.
The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go.
Oh, yeah, you touch the painting and you get taken off into that painted realm of Ariandel, which is something that we're not going to do, but it will stop Gale just whining and moaning every single time we get back to the cleansing chapel. So the painted world of Ariandel is basically a kind of a spin-off. Yeah, there's him in there.
Have you just arrived?
Yes, I have.
How very unusual. Rejoice, my new friend. The cold and gentle painted quick. The sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Delicious. Right, so the painted world of Ariandel is kind of a spin-off of Dark Souls 1's, or a kind of a sister world to Dark Souls 1's painted world of Ariamis. Painted world of Ariamis. And this, my chums, is all we're going to see of it for now, because we're now heading back to the cleansing chapel. So farewell, Ariandel. We'll come back to you in a few weeks' time. But now, Slave Knight Gale will have gone. Slave Knight Gale is a fairly important character in Dark Souls lore, or Dark Souls 3 lore, and hopefully we will take his story to the very end. But it is only within, time for rolling, within the DLCs that you deal with Slave Knight Gale's story. But it is a fairly major storyline for Dark Souls 3. So, we're going to now go this way and take this wee shortcut down here, which will take us back to the area with our lovely friendly maggot monsters, which hopefully now are going to take a bit more damage from my fire scythe. I'm going to climb up here. So I did do one level, and I pumped a wee bit into my focus, my attunement, so I've got a bit more focus bar, and I'm working my way up to trying to get another attunement slot, which will hopefully... Now there's Stabby McStabberson. I can just let her go on her merry way. Hopefully she'll not see me, I'll not aggro her, and I can head off up this way without dealing with her spinning blades of bleeding death. Yeah, so what I'm looking to try and get is another attunement slot so I can stick another miracle in my loadout. And here we go for the next area of the Cathedral of the Deep, which is the rooftops. Now, I am going to re-equip my bow because there's a few enemies in this area who benefit from being tackled at a range. That is, if you don't manage to shoot arrows directly into the scenery. Come on, chum. Oh, you're just gonna stay there? Wait, don't you dare heal! How dare you? Huh. Oh yes, fiery crossbow bolts. That's what I was waiting for. What I want, take you down, and then you jump up behind me and you cast horrible stuff that means I'm not able to heal. So I'll just let you do your thing. Now there's a bunch of other enemies which attempt to mob you in this area. They all deal, most of the enemies here deal fire damage in some form or another, because why wouldn't they? Right, that's you down. There's another guy that pops up around here somewhere, I think. Or drops down, or something along those lines. Yes, that sort of chung noise is the. Oh. I mean, you come. Yeah. You come this way. There you go. You die. Is the noise of the Lloyd's talismans, I think, that prevent healing. It's a weapon that prevents healing. Oh look, there you can see the shade of the shadow. The thrall down there is casting. Where's he gone? Oh, he's there. Oh, hello. Okay. So he's one of those big sworded thralls that we love so much. Do you mind, sir? So, this area has a lot of enemies that gave me a very hard time on my first playthrough of this. And it's mainly these two guys down here. Very reminiscent of, if you played the first game, the dragon great bow archers in Anno Londo. Are all of my arrows missing him? Oh, seriously. So you got three guys firing flaming crossbow bolts at you, which of course isn't remotely fair. So what I'm doing is just doing a bit of ranged damage on them before I actually venture down into the area below. Now there are a couple of heavy hitting hollows which we haven't really seen since the opening area in the Undead Settlement, not the Undead Settlement, sorry, the High Wall of Lothric around here. And they like to do great degrees of damage. And there's also one of our favourite evangelists, the Mad Cackling Women. Jesus Christ. I knew they were coming, but seriously, that's just... right. So... I'm down to my fire arrows now. Draw Jim Lad here out. I'll be able to tackle the evangelist without him doing his flame on job at me. In fact, can I get the evangelist from here? I probably can. I completely misses her. Has that aggroed the guy that was with it? No. So she can come down this way, quite frankly. Those big old maces. Backstabbing. Oh no. Heal away. And take you down. Whew. Okie dokie, so he's awake now. So obviously, oh, and look, he's casting his anti-healing charms on me. Isn't that nice of him? So I think it's Lloyd's talismans. I don't think I've got any in my inventory to just double check that. Oh no, undead hunter charms. Sorry, undead hunter charms prevent Estus recovery. But do they prevent you from healing? Ah, okay, so they prevent Estus recovery, but they don't prevent you from healing using miracles, which is good. So anyway, we've cleared those guys out of that area, so we don't need to do anything up there again. So there's one of those big old hollows. I am going to obviously go and buy a few more arrows next time I get a chance. Sort him out. Oh. Go away. Okay, so once again, I'm down to healing miracles rather than Estus, so... Oh, please. Should have seen that coming. Yeah, be wary of that. Oh! And another one. Nasty little gits. Oh, seriously. Nothing down there? No. So we are coming up to the next shortcut of this fairly sizable area. That's just another way of getting down to that bit where we got jumped by the three thralls. The three thralls. Thrice the thrall. And in there we've got another stabby knife woman. In fact, for her, I'm going to go back to my spear. Where's my spear gone? Okay. Oh, there's two. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Right, I'm going to have to see if I can draw one of them out with the throwing knife. Ah, I'll draw one of them out just by standing near them. Whew, that was a bit better than using my scythe. Oh, that's fine. You deal some damage to that Grave Warden. That's exactly what I need. Grave Wardens, that's what they are. They're called Grave Wardens. Now, I believe there is a hidden area around here. A secret area. Somewhere. Which has access to a tasty ring. Was it perhaps back this way? Ah, yes, I think I know where it was. I'm going to go and unlock the shortcut first because I don't want to make a horrible mistake. Again, another Dark Souls trope is, do you push on? Or do you take risks, make horrible mistakes and die? Die, die and die again. Do you know what? I'm sticking with my spear now. I think. Oh shit! Oh, stupid! Oh no, wait. Okay, that's thinned him out a bit. Huh. If at first you don't succeed, just let them set fire to themselves. Oh, you bastard! Don't you dare! Oh shit. Get out of there! Dead. Oh. And it's an ember. Handy? Very handy. So, through this way, we come to the interior of the cathedral. Another fairly largish area, which has all sorts of unpleasant, horrible things in it. Like that giant. He may look asleep, but when he comes to wake, he's going to cause us all kinds of trouble. So, yes, slimes. Now this is where your fire weapon's going to come in handy. Slimes are very weak to fire, and you'll find a few of them in the cathedral. Ready to grief you, ready to drop on your head at a moment's notice. There's also poison traps and all sorts of other bullshit like that in this area. These dickheads with their fire spells, get used to seeing these guys around. Get used to killing them. I believe this is our next shortcut. Go down the lift. Through this way. And here we have I thought there was something down there. Here we have a route back to the cleansing chapel bonfire. Right, we head back to the Firelink Shrine, level up a bit, and then I'm going to go and try and find that secret area that I'm sure was on the top of the roofs. Okay, so I've not gone back up to the roofs as I said I was going to do, purely because I think the area in question actually leads further into the cathedral. And I want to tackle it at a later date. So what I'm actually going to do do this crystal lizard. Oof. And just explore around this area a little bit. I have leveled up my attunement, like I say, to try and get... Ah yes, you eluded me last time, didn't you? Not this time, buddy! To try and get my attunement slots up, and it also lengthens my FP bar, so... And obviously as we're focusing on magic, that is a good thing now. I'll just show you as well while we're here the effectiveness of my fire weapon against these maggot bastards. Does not give them any kind of grace whatsoever. And there we have the poison bite ring, which is another handy item to have. So we'll head back up and into the cathedral, and we will probably bring it to a stop there. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll bring it to a stop at the bonfire. As always, bonfires are our safe refuge, and I will bid you, my good chums, farewell. And I will see you soon when we will venture into the Cathedral of the Deep and hopefully tackle the boss of this area. So, farewell for now.